Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Rippin' for Rookies. Let's call this take two because I opened the box and my camera somehow shut off, so I don't know what was going on. So repacked everything and let's give it a fresh restart. All right, so I purchased this box from Shop Goodwill. The price was $11.99. Shipping was $8.11. Tax was $121. And it came out to $21.31. So there are close to 4 pounds worth of baseball cards in here. I'll put some pictures up, show you everything that's in here. So a lot of modern cards, a lot of chrome, a lot of Bowman, some Gypsy Queen, I think is from 2017 or 2018, which is kind of interesting. And just a good mix of everything. So what we'll do is we'll open it up. We'll do the unboxing and probably going to do a giveaway in this one. So stay around for the end of that and I'll let you know what we're going to give away out of here. So here's the bag, and as always, I'm going to fast forward the sorting and all that stuff and get back to you with the results. We're looking for rookies, first Bowmans, chrome cards, anything that's neat. Maybe find some numbered cards. I don't know, but we'll take a look and see what we got. All right, just want to make sure that it is still recording, and it is still recording. So hopefully this time we can capture everything. All right, so let's go. Let's just start grabbing some stacks and go through everything and see what we have in here. All right, so we are back after the unboxing and the sorting and all that other stuff. So yeah, $21.31 was the total, and these are the results. I'd say not too bad. I mean, considering it's, you know, about $8 less than a blaster box. And blaster box, you're not going to get all these cards out of it, and top player cards and stuff like that. So for my PC, actually went really well. Still trying to collect the 2024 Heritage set, and actually got the, I didn't have this one, Wheelers on there with the earned run leaders. Kyle Schwarber, that is a high number card, needed that. Got an Andrew Painter, which I don't have. Alec Bohm, I think I have this. I'm not sure. It doesn't look familiar, so I'll definitely take that. Aaron Escobar, Bowman first. Johan Rojas on the Bowman Chrome. We got a Bryce Harper, even though it's on the Nationals. Don't have it. We'll keep it. Bryson Stott on the foil. Another Andrew Painter on the Bowman Chrome. And got a nice Vladdy, one of the few non-Philly players that IPC that are modern day players. Now, as far as the giveaway goes, I'm just going to start taking cards out of these stacks and give them away. So these are the top players from today. Ellie De La Cruz, we got a Gunner, got a Jackson Churio, Jacob Wilson, James Wood, Jackson Holiday, another Jackson Holiday, we'll put that in a stack. There's another Jacob Wilson, we'll put that in there. Corbin Carroll, Paul Skeens, nice, put that in the stack. Jackson Merrill and Jack Caglione for the Royals. Yeah, I'll put that one in there too. All right, so next we got some Hall of Famers. Von Rodriguez, Wade Boggs, Ted Williams, Hank Aaron, Mike Piazza, The Kid, Willie Mays, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, another Griffey Jr., on the Reds, Edgar Martinez, Duke Snyder, Eddie Matthews, Ichiro, Barry Larkin, Cal Ripken, John Smoltz, Stargell Henderson, Ozzie Smith, Greg Maddux, Biggio, Chipper Jones. We got 2 chippers. We'll put a chipper in there. Frank Thomas, we got a couple of them. Put that in there. Juan Marichal, and we'll put a Marichal in there also. So yeah, you can see the cards. They're all relatively recent cards. Mostly 2021 tops, 2024, 25 tops. Surprisingly, there's a lot of the new release from Donruss that are in there. So this is a relatively new box, And the cards are in really good shape, even though they were thrown in a bag. So very happy with that. Let's see. USA Stars and Stripes, another set that I usually buy a box of and just hold on to for a few years and see what happens with these players. But there is one good card in here. There's a Jace Young. We're going to put that in the stack. I'd say that's probably one of the top cards that I got out of here. So that goes in the stack. Next, a bunch of Bowman Firsts, but these were pretty much picked clean. Jose Tena Sabato was one that we were looking at before, so I'll put that in there. That one is didn't make it, so I'm not even going to give that one away. And give details on the giveaway in a bit. We also got some from the Mojo packs, which is pretty cool. Sonny Gray, Emmett Sheehan, Chris Bryant, Matty Olson, Garrett Cole, and Corbin Carroll. There's a couple of Carroll cards in here, but I'm going to put that one in the giveaway. And then we got a bunch of Bowman Chrome, mostly you know, top players. So we'll throw a Tatis in there, we'll throw that Altuve in there. Talent Pipeline from the Cardinals, Josh Lowe, Pete Alonso, Pena, Duran, Beater, Diaz, Adley Rushman. Throw Rushman in there too. Frankie Lindor, DL Hall, Jackson Holiday. I think I already have a Holiday in there. I have a Holiday. I don't want to load up on too many of the same players in here. Kyle Tucker, CJ Abrams, Riley Green. I'm going to start a PC of Riley Green. I think he's going to be a really good player. Very consistent. Vientos, Yelich, Buxton, Correa, Cavalli, Gomez, Hope. We got Brandon McKay and Sixto Sanchez in that also. Let's see if there's any other. Let's throw Pete in there. Yeah, there we go. If there's any Mets fans out there, and here's all the Donruss from this year, and there was a ton of them. Chase Burns. A lot of these players, these are all the rated prospect cards. George Lombard Jr. will throw that in there for the Yankees. Trying to see if I know any of these players, and a lot of them are, you know, you don't know until a few years from now. But let's see, we'll throw the doubles in there. There's a Yasser Gonzalez, throw him in there. Dalton Rushing, Cole Young, throw one of them in there. James Tibbs, and here's a good one. Ethan Salas, we'll throw that one in there also. So yeah, this stack is getting pretty big. So it's going to be a nice little giveaway there. We've got a bunch of foil and color cards and all kinds of neat stuff in here. This is the 70 years. This is a 2020 actually, and that is the gold foil. Probably that was from a jumbo box. Connor Joe Conforto. That looks like it's from Archives. Really cool design on there. Kyle Gibson, Severino. We got some heritage coming up. Christian Yelich on the black gold. We'll throw Christian Yelich in there. Ryan Bliss, Josh Hader. It's got a ding in the corner, so I don't want to give that one away. It's just not a very good card. Jake Berger, Dylan Carlson, Chris Bryant, Elias Diaz, Valentin Belozo, David Bednar. I think that's another one of the gold foils from a jumbo. Jameson Taillon, Brian Buxton, we'll put that in there. This is pretty cool. At the break, Jaron Duran, we'll put Duran in there. Aaron Judge, that is, I don't know, what is that? That is Wrecking Crew on Topps. I've never seen that card, but we'll throw that in there. And then Nick Hertz, there we go, on the marbles. Put that one in there too. So stack is pretty darn nice for the giveaway. And I'll let you know how to do it. I don't even know how I'm going to do the giveaway yet, but these were a bunch of Bowman cards. Scooble, throw him in there. Jacob deGrom, he's coming back. Nice year this year. Throw a Bobby in there. We already got a Judge. Julio. Mookie, got to save my Mookies from my man Brandon. Mike Trout, put Trout in there. Matty Olson, Altuve, Ohtani. We don't have one of them in there, so let's get that in there. Yelly, there's another Grom, Acuna, throw a Tatis in there. I got two of them. Juan Soto. These are, yeah, these were pretty cool. There were a bunch of these cards, but most of them were picked through. The rookies weren't that great. So this is the 2019 Gypsy Queen, throw the Soto in there. We already got a Judge in there. There's another Altuve, Bregman, Scooble. Yeah, throw him in there. What year is that? I think this is 2023. Yeah, actually 2024. So Scooble going for a Cy Young again. There's another Judge, Mookie, Seager, Altuve, Scherzer, another Altuve, Tatis, another Mookie. Brandon, I'm sure you have that one. I got to throw a Mookie in to give that away. Mike Trout, let's throw that in there. Pete Alonso, Yelich, Soto, Mookie, and Bobby. Do we have a Bobby? I don't know if I put a Bobby in there. This is a nice stack of cards for a giveaway. I do have a Bobby in there, so we're going to hold on to that Bobby. All right, so there we go. That's the recap. Yeah, for like 22 bucks. You can't go wrong on Shop Goodwill. They do have auctions every day. And there's over 100 auctions all the time on there. And, you know, you just put your bid in. Yeah, I usually try to say, this is going to be my max bid. I'll put my max bid in. If I get outbid, that's fine. I'll let it go. If it doesn't and I win it, hey, great. But you got to take a look at the shipping too on this, because the further away, the more it's going to cost you. If you get cards from California and you're on the East Coast, it's going to cost you $15 to $20 to ship. So, you know, put that into consideration when you're buying from Shop Goodwill. I start off with a local search. Since I'm in Pennsylvania, I do Pennsylvania, I do Maryland, and I do New Jersey. Get all those in there and see what cards are out there. And if I don't see anything, then I'll expand my selection a little bit and go over that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and there's great cards in here. So this is the giveaway. That's a nice looking stack for the giveaway. How do you win? Well, you're going to have to, in the comments, first of all, you have to be subscribed, because I'll know there'll be a little notification next to it that you're a subscriber to this channel. Second of all, what's your favorite card in this stack? Let's go through them. We got Trout, we got Betts, Scooble, Soto, Tatis, Ohtani, another Trout. I'll throw a couple Trouts in there. Julio, Bobby, Jacob deGrom, Scooble, Nick Kurtz. That's probably my favorite right there. Aaron Judge, that's a good one too. That's in the winning in the running for that. At the break, I like that Jarren Duran also. We got Buxton, Yelich on the black golds, a bunch of prospects: Salas, Tibbs, Young, Dalton Rushing, Gonzalez, Lombard Jr. We got some chromes: Pete Alonso, Adley Rutschman, Altuve, and there's another Tatis, Corbin Carroll. I like that one too. Sabato on the first, Jace Young on the Stars and Stripes, Hall of Famers Marshall, Frank Thomas, Chipper Jones, and an upcoming players, Jack Caglione, Paul Skeens. That's another one too. That Jacob Wilson. There's two Jacob Wilsons: Jackson Holiday, James Wood, Churio, Gunnar, and Ellie. All right, so when we're going to do the giveaway? What is today? Today is I believe it's the 9th? No, it's the 16th. I think it's the 16th. I don't know. We'll find out. But today is the 16th. Let's do, this will upload on the 17th. So let's do the giveaway on the 24th. So Wednesday the 24th at 7 p.m. Everybody that comments and likes this, got to give me a like, got to be subscribed, got to leave a comment on what your favorite card is. I'll put everybody on a wheel, and the 24th we'll do the giveaway at 7 p.m. Eastern time on this channel. All right, everybody, if you like this video, give me a like. If you like this video and like this channel, please subscribe. And if you're a subscriber, ring that bell and you'll get notifications every time I go live. Do a break, which is far and few between anymore because the top's totally screwing us. And let's see, what else? Goodwill Wednesdays. I got them coming back up. I got a bunch of videos in the pipeline. So, all right, everybody, you have yourself a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.